Good evening. I'd like to call this meeting for the City of San Juan at 6 p.m. May we rise? Before we move on, I'd just like to take a moment of silence for a good gentleman, very well known here in our PSJ community, not only the PSJ community, but all over the Hidalgo County and the Rio Grande Valley, Judge Bobby Flores. I ask that you keep him in, Bobby Contreras, Judge Bobby Contreras. I ask that you keep him and his family in prayers, as well as, these young kids and these individuals that lost their lives during the Kerrville, Texas floods. So at this time, can we have a moment of silence, please? Thank you. Go ahead, Chief.
Let's bow our heads. We thank you for, Heavenly Father, we thank you for everyone gathered here today. As we start tonight's meeting, we ask for your guidance and wisdom as our elected officials make important decisions that will benefit our city. We pray that you watch over all of us. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Face the flag for pledge allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. May be seated. Under public comment.
For the
No.
eight.
At their presentation, they're not here today?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Six, base. They're not here today? Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead. All right.
It's okay. On the fiscal period year of 2024 through 2025. Mr. Gonzalez?
Good evening, Mayor, Commissioners. The Governmental Finance Office Association of the United States and Canada has presented the Distinguished Budget Presentation Award to the City of San Juan, Texas, for its annual budget for the fiscal year beginning October 1st, 2024. To receive this award, governmental units must publish a budget document that meets the program criteria as a policy document, a financial plan, an operational guide, and a communication device. This is the third consecutive year that the city has received this award. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to my staff for their hard work and dedication to achieve this recognition, and to the directors for their valuable input. And I do have my staff, I'm sorry. Ms. Lulu is my assistant, and she has the award for, this is the third year that we get this award.
Beautiful. All right. Congratulations.
It's not easy to get this award because everything, it's like about 100 words of criteria that we have to meet. And hopefully we can do it again, and each year we try to do it, and I'll do ourselves the previous one. It's a compound of Excel worksheet and Word documents, and they all have to be with the same format. Everything has to be in order. It's not easy. It's hard. But we did it again for the city.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Keep up the good work. And we'll take a picture right now. But I appreciate all y'all's hard work, your staff, everyone who's involved in this. I really think that we really need a showcase. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is a team effort, and I feel that you guys really need to showcase this and let the community know that, good things are happening here behind, obviously closed doors, the finance department. You guys are pretty much the bank of the city at the end of the day. And, you guys work very well together, work very well with all the directors and your staff. And it shows that you're navigating, the monies where they're supposed to go. So I'm very proud, to say that, you guys are doing great things here. So once again, let's give them a big round of applause. And maybe tomorrow, take a picture with your staff. Yeah, really. All right, congratulations. Good job. Good job. Proud of you guys. Good job, man. Congratulations. Go ahead.
Item B, presentation of departmental reports, Department of Finance, Fire Department, Police Department, Municipal Court, Department of Utilities, Department of Planning, Department of Parks and Recreation, Department of Sanitation, and the San Juan Memorial Library. All directors are available for any questions that you all may have.
At this time, is there any questions for the directors?
Mayor, if I may.
Go ahead, sir. Yes, sir.
The first question is for Leroy. On your report, Leroy, I noticed that you account for past due accounts totaling over 1,800. What do we do with those accounts? Like, it's almost 2,000 past due accounts. What are we doing to collect?
Well, we disconnect, and basically, once we disconnect, they come in and pay, but there is some that are renters that we don't actually, we need to look into maybe getting a collective agency to collect on all those past. But that's about it, just disconnect the water services.
Could the attorneys that we have for the taxes do that for us?
It's something we can
We
do.
talked to Purdue, or who do that?
Yeah, either Purdue or-
Both.
Utilities.
We can do
Yeah,
something, we can do.
yeah, come in contact with them.
Cost will be.
Okay.
Thank you, Leroy. For Fire Department, Mr. Carlos, Medcare, do they attend our events? Do they have somebody on standby at the events or no? I thought at one point they had to be there.
This last one for the they are starting to reach out for more PR events.
Okay. Were they here at the last event? It's because I didn't see them. They might have been there, but I didn't see them.
No, I didn't see them for this event, but they were invited.
Okay. Do we need to make contact with them in order for them to show up, or how does? You did, and they didn't show up. If we can follow up on that, we gotta make sure, I think that was part of the agreement, no, that they
Correct.
attend
Yes, sir.
our events. We should have somebody on standby. For Chief Moya, I know we're a month away from starting school again, classes. The no left turn, I know that it came into effect towards the latter part of the school year. Are we ready for that? Are the signs up already on all the campuses? And the guys are ready to enforce?
Yeah.
Okay. For parks, Mr. Guajardo, I just wanted to shout out, you have several outstanding events. One of the things that I was really happy about was the flags down Nebraska, not only here in the downtown area, but all the way to 495, and they stood out. Very nice. Thank you for taking the time to do that.
Thank you.
Thank your staff for us también. The nature nights, I know that we had a storm right before, and I know sanitation and parks went out there and took care of everything to make sure that we were able to have that event as scheduled. So hats off to both of your departments.
Thank you, sir.
And what's the status on the Sioux Road Park? Where are we at?
It's an executive.
Oh, it's an executive? Okay.
It's an
My
executive,
apologies. We'll discuss it then. Sanitation, Mr. Garza, roll-off containers. What's the status on the roll-off containers? Are we okay? Are we short on containers?
There's a lot of construction going on.
Uh-huh.
We're short on roll-offs, but we're still managing, one way or another, we're managing. It's just that roll-offs are expensive to buy, so we'll see what happens within the budget. We have some more, but there's a lot of construction going on right now in the city somewhere.
Short, I'm sorry, Mr.
Go ahead.
Short by how many? Or more or less, what are you estimating with the growth?
Well, they turn around pretty quick. The problem is that the construction's also, like, they're building houses left and right, so I can't give you a specific number because the growth is growing pretty fast. The houses take about 3 months to build, so after 3 months, we're okay.
You're seeing a necessity for it though? Okay.
Right. One of the things that I had mentioned, and I don't know if it has to come before the commission, I'm sure it does because I think it's city ordinance, but to outsourcing it, once we don't, no longer have those containers, outsourcing it so that they're paying for a service that we're not providing, we're not being able to provide, so that we can outsource it, but I know we would have to go through, and even charging a percentage of what they're collecting, so that we still don't lose out 100% of the profits. But that's something that I'm sure we would have to consider as a commission so that we can change the ordinance. I know that in your report, Mr. Garza, you mentioned you list the vehicles that are in working order, and I know I had requested to include the ones that are not working, whether it's, you have 5 garbage trucks and 2 are down. If you can include that, because at the end of the year, like right now, when we're looking at budget, we know the needs,
Yes.
right?
Is that the vehicles that we have that we're using right now currently, the ones that are broken, or?
Include both.
Both, okay.
Include what we have on our fleet and what is not working. What's out of order. That way we know when you're asking for additional vehicles, that we know exactly
Yes.
what the needs are. What's the status on the metal collection is with the new company?
4 minutes. This is what I just called for the fourth one, we've done 3. 3 got another check.
I think we got 2 checks. I think we've already received 2 checks for the,
But is it working better than before?
There, we have some little flosses, and I think we're keeping them down, that's why we give them a 3 months trial base. Their containers are real small, so we fill them up really quick. And then we call for pickup, and it takes 3 or 4 days. By the time they come and pick it up, we got excessive metal all over the place on the bottom. So we've been trying to work out the kinks, getting another metal container. The other company we had 2 large ones. They were deep and large, so it wasn't a problem. The problem was that we were not getting the amount of money we're getting now for a smaller container. And we saw the difference in the first 2 checks. Big
Okay.
difference.
All right, we'll tweak it and,
Yeah, we'll
Then
get
move
it,
forward.
it's just a matter of sitting down and.
perfect.
And this is with the new company?
Yes.
The new company, actually, the check that came in were a lot higher than the checks that were getting from the other company.
They're smaller but more effective.
More
And
effective,
obviously
yes.
more efficient, and we're
Right.
actually making more money.
Yes.
Yes,
Am I correctly, Rick?
That's all I got, Mayor. Thank
And
you.
of course, I've only called 4 times, and they've only picked up twice. The 3rd one and the 4th one they haven't picked up, so we'll go from there.
Thank you, Mr. Garza.
I have one question too, with fire, Mr. Alanis, and I guess Chief, if you can just kind of chime in. We need to figure out and see would be a good date for us to come together with the directors in reference to the hurricane preparedness.
Emergency management.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
exactly. We need to move on that,
Yes.
like soon. I know that we're still with the budget. I know we had our first meeting. So I'm just letting the guys know here, the members of the commission is gonna be a little tight, so we're gonna have to squeeze and get, have these meetings, even if they're, back to back and.
Correct.
And I know it's gonna take long hours, but, I don't know if you wanna get with your staff and figure out what would be a good date
We
to
can
have
do a
our first one.
presentation on emergency management on the next meeting,
Sure.
22nd.
Well,
Just-
I'd rather just have just an emergency management meeting
Okay.
on its own.
Perfect.
With,
Okay.
with the commission and
We'll
the
do it.
directors, yeah.
We'll set it up.
Yeah, because I don't want to feel rushed in having it on the agenda,
Okay,
you know what I'm
gotcha.
saying?
Yes, sir.
So,
We'll do
yeah, that's pretty much, go ahead, sir, yes, sir.
This is for Mr. Guajardo. I just want to thank your department and the Parks and Rec, along with everybody, Mr. Garza, for the event. I know that we were back and forth about having it where we usually have it. And for the public to know that we were able to have a very successful event, very nice and stuff. And I do want to give kudos to all our staff, because all our staff came together and got it done in one day. No one realizes what it takes, shutting down the streets and, all the logistics to it. So job well done for your staff, all your staffs, everybody who was involved in that. So just wanted to let y'all know that. Thank you very much.
Appreciate that. Just to chime in on that, the comments that I was getting from our citizens or the people who were attending this event, they actually like it. down on the street. They really do. So, that's something that you guys may want to consider in the future. Maybe just 4th of July, because I know Noche de Paz is a much bigger event. There's no way we can do it there.
Yes, sir.
But, just something to talk about later down the road for next year. Okay?
Definitely.
Good job. Appreciate y'all's work. Thank you.
I'll let the staff know. Thank
Okay.
you.
Anything else, guys? No? Matt, go ahead, you.
Item 6, public hearing ordinance. Hold a public hearing and consider an ordinance regarding the rezoning request for single-family residence district RS to general business district C2 of the 5-acre tract of land out of Lot 8, Block 5, John Clausen subdivision located approximately 200 feet east of Veterans Boulevard along the south side of Eldora Road as requested by People's Manufactured Homes. Mr. Garcia.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Commissioners. Jorge Garcia, presenting for Planning and Zoning.
Good afternoon, sir.
The applicant is requesting to rezone a 5-acre tract of land located approximately 200 feet east of Veterans Boulevard along the south side of Eldora Road from residential to commercial. The surrounding uses around the property are to the north of the property, a residence, to the south of the property, the drain ditch, to the east, a residence, and along the west of the property is commercial. This property has been used for commercial previously. Staff mailed a notice of public hearing to 13 neighboring properties owners within 200-foot radius and received no comments in favor or against this request. During the regular meeting on June 26, 2025, the Planning and Zoning Commission recommended approval of the rezoning request as presented. Staff recommends approval for the rezoning request as well.
At this time, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up at 6:22 PM. Is there anyone here for or against? For or against? Any questions, members of the commission? You have a comment, sir?
Yes, I'm here representing People's Manufacturing. Mr. Mayor, Garza, Commissioner, thank you so much for the time.
Yes, sir.
We're a business that's been in business for about 30 years now. We're looking to relocate our business into the beautiful city of San Juan. We mainly focus on manufactured homes that are brand new. So we sell and provide this manufactured homes as a first-time opportunity for a lot of buyers. We want to bring this to the city and be able to provide this service to the valley. So we hope that you guys can consider this rezoning as an approval. Like Mr. Garcia mentioned, it is something that actual property has already been being used for commercial purpose for the last couple of years, if I believe so. However, we want to do things right. That's why we're going through this process before we go ahead and acquire the property. But yes, it's for the purpose solely of being able to sell these new manufactured homes to any new or existing buyers.
What was your name for the record, sir?
Joe Cavazos.
Joe Carlos. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Garcia.
Yes, sir.
As far as entrance into the property, in and out of the property, being that they're mobile homes, it will Eldora will work?
Yes,
for
sir.
that? Yeah,
Yes,
it's
sir. There's
wide
an
enough?
existing driveway, and he is gonna widen that driveway as well for the uses of the trailers in and out.
And what about for fire purposes? It's good?
Yes, sir.
Everything?
Yes, sir.
Any other questions? Not, I'll close this at 6:23 PM. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Thank you.
Item B, hold a public hearing and consider an ordinance regarding the conditional use permit for the sale of alcohol beverages, wine, beer, retailers permit, and late hour permit, retail dealers on premise, late hours license at Quinta Rivera, located at 605 East Hall Acre Road, legally described as Lot 96, Valley Ranch Number 5 subdivision, as requested by Quinta Rivera LLC. Mr. Garcia.
Yes, sir. The applicant is requesting a conditional use permit for the sale of alcoholic beverages for on-premise consumption, BG, wine and beer retailers permit, and late hours permit, BL, retail dealers on-premise late hours license at Quinta Rivera. The property is located approximately 65 feet east from Stewart Road along the south side of Hall Acres Road. The applicant is proposing an outdoor event center with swimming pool, playground area, and soccer field. The applicant will need to comply with the Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission requirements. Additional permits may be required by the city of San Juan for different types of alcohol and license permits. Staff mailed a notice of public hearing to 4 property owners within a 200-foot radius and received no comments in favor or against this request. During the regular meeting on June 26, 2025, the Planning and Zoning Commission recommended approval for the conditional use permit. Staff recommends approval of the conditional use permit as presented as well.
This time I'm gonna open it up at 6:25 PM. Is there anyone here for or against? For or against? Any questions, members of the commission, for Mr. Garcia? Okay, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and close this at 6:25 PM. Is there a motion to approve?
So move.
I'll second that. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 7, appointments. A, consider and removal of appointment of board members related to the San Juan Economic Development Corporation.
see? Oh, okay, okay. I see that there were some applications submitted, right?
Yes, sir.
So at this time, let's see who. At this time, I'm gonna go ahead and make a motion to appoint, Mr. Robert Bob Garza and Mr. Robert F. Loredo, and, remove Mr. Neto Guajardo, and remove Pete Garcia. And the last one is I'm gonna go ahead and remove myself, Mario Garza, Mayor Mario Garza, and appoint Mr. Pedro Contreras, and that's in a motion. Is there a second? Second. It's been second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. You got it?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Item B, consider and removal of appointment of board members related to the Housing Authority Board.
At this time, since I oversee this board, I'm just gonna go ahead and, take Mr. Garza's letter. He resigned, I'm assuming?
Correct, yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and, appoint, Nikki Ibarra to the San Juan Housing Board. Go ahead, Chief.
Item C, consider and remove appointment or reappointment of members to the Keep San Juan Beautiful Board. Mrs. Escalante.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Commissioners. The Keep San Juan Beautiful Board is composed of 15 members. At this moment, we got a notification that 3 resigned, but we didn't receive any applications. I think it's a short period of
You
time
want,
that we advertise.
probably table it
Yes,
and bring it back on the next one?
correct.
Okay. All right, at this time, is there a motion to table this item?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
This particular item will be tabled. Okay, thanks.
Item D, consider the appointment of a city commission liaison to the San Juan Memorial Library Advisory Board.
Good afternoon. It's recommended that the City Commission consider the approval of a designated new liaison for the Memorial Library Advisory Board due to the departure of the former Commissioner Adina Santillan. So at this moment, we recommend that we appoint a member from the City Commission to the San Juan Memorial Library Advisory Board.
Okay, so how often do they meet?
It's the first Wednesday of the month.
Just once a month?
Yes.
Once a month? What time?
At 6.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Or Gilbert? One of you? You want to? Okay, at this time, I'm gonna make a motion to appoint, Commissioner Mario Cantu. Is there a second? That's been second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 8, discussion and possible action on all the following matters. Item A, preliminary plat approval of the replat of Lot A of Hall Acres Estate subdivision, being a 1.68 acre tract of land out of Lot 8. Hall Acres Estate subdivision located approximately 1,100 feet west of Stu Road along the north side of Hall Acres Road as requested by TriMet Consultants LLC. Mr. Garcia?
Yes, sir, thank you. This subdivision is a replat of Lot A, Hall Acres Estate, which was recorded in January 2005. The property was rezoned from residential to commercial back in March 2018. The property has access along Hall Acres Road, and an existing outdoor event center with parking lot is already located on the property. The applicant's proposing to divide the property into 2 commercial lots. This subdivision is located in Zone B. Water service will be provided by Military Highway Water Supply Corporation and sewer by the City of San Juan. Recommendation: during the regular meeting on June 12, 2025, the Planning and Zoning Commission recommended approval of the preliminary plat approval. We're also recommending approval this time.
Okay. Any questions for Mr. Garcia? If not, is there a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Item B, preliminary plat approval with variance request of the Stewart Coves Phase 2 subdivision being 16-acre tract of land out of lots 1 and 6, Stewart's addition to the Conway Gardens located on the west side of Stewart Road, approximately 1,215 feet north of Moore Road, as requested by Meldon and HUD. Mr. Garcia.
The developer is proposing to subdivide a 16-acre tract of land, which is the second phase of Stewart Cove subdivision. The subdivision is located on the northeast corner of Moore and Stewart Road. The proposed subdivision is an 89 residential subdivision with an entrance and exit along Stewart Road. The subdivision is located in flood zone C. The developer is requesting the following variances: to reduce the width of 60 feet from the interior lots and 65 feet on corner lots. These lots will range from 45 to 55 feet width. To not comply with the minimum lot area of single-family residence lots of being 6,000 square feet. To not comply with a 20 feet front setback requirement for lots 133 through 140. They are proposing a 15-foot front setback. And to reduce the 15-foot easement on the subdivision to a 10-foot easement and 5-foot easements on the corners of lots 109, 119, 127, 147, and 184. These variances had been previously approved and recorded on phase 1, just for record. Water and sewer services are provided by City of San Juan. Staff recommends approval of the preliminary plat along with variances.
Is this the first time this item's come to the commission?
Yes, sir.
First time?
Yes, sir. For phase 2, yes.
Okay.
We recently had a variance request on a lot for phase 1 to reduce that north side setback.
Correct.
But as far as the subdivision itself, this is the first time.
Okay. Any questions for Mr. Garcia? With that being said, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
It's been second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, sir.
Item C, consider resolution to approve a water line access agreement between North Alamo Water Supply Corporation, the City of San Juan, and Aldo A. Rios for the Heights of Raul Longoria subdivision. Mr. Garcia.
The proposed property is within the North Alamo Water Supply service area. North Alamo Water Supply requires an agreement between the corporation and City of San Juan and Aldo A. Rios to be signed and executed before the corporation allows the installation of fire hydrants and water lines at the Heights of Raul Longoria subdivision. This format of agreement is consistent with previous agreements approved by the City Commission in the past years. Staff recommends approval of the water line access agreement as presented.
Any questions for Mr. Garcia? If not, is there a motion to approve? It's been second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Item D, discussion and possible action on award of RFQ number 25-10-6-20 for utilities, professional services, water and sanitary sewer cost of service, rate and depth capacity study to the most qualified firm, and to authorize the interim city manager to negotiate and execute a contract and any related documents. I think on this one, we're gonna have to get it tabled. The thing is that we received some packets and we did not put the name of the companies. Am I correct, Mr. Gonzalez?
You got question marks all over here.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So I'm requesting the table, and we'll put it for the next meeting of the 22nd.
Okay. This time we'll table this item. Motion, yeah. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And contractuals, consideration and possible action to approve a lease purchase agreement with Municipal Emergency Service, MES, a state contract vendor under the Byboard Cooperative Purchasing Program for the acquisition of 41 complete sets of structural fire bunker gear. Mr. Alanis?
Good evening, Mayor and Commission.
Good evening,
The
sir.
fire department is seeking authorization to enter into this lease agreement. As mentioned, they are a state contract vendor under the Byboard program. It's for the total complete sets of 41 structural bunker gear, for all staff members. We do have funds at this time for the down payment. For the total, the total for all 41 sets is $229,099.80. We do have the down payment currently for the $23,000. And then we're recommending going to the 3-year plan or leasing.
Okay. So is this your recommendation?
Yes.
Any questions for Mr. Alanis?
We're good with that, Leroy?
Yes, sir.
With the recommendation?
How much after that would be owed?
It would be the
76.
3 years for 76,000 a year.
3 years? Okay.
Be 220,000.
169?
Yes.
Okay. You good with that, Chief?
Yes, sir. Upon going over our inventory of the gear, it's gotta be refurbished, not refurbished, replaced every 10 years.
I was
and
gonna say,
we're
it's
gonna-
10 years, right?
Yes, sir.
10-year lifespan.
It's from head to toe.
Got it.
Helmet, everything. Yes, sir.
All right, with that being said, is there a motion to
So
approve?
moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Consent agenda. Consider second and final reading of the ordinance for a voluntary annexation petition of the .73 acre tract of land out of Lot 13, Block 47, Alamo Land and Sugars Company subdivision according to the plat and map thereof recorded in Volume 1, pages 24 through 36, map records, Hidalgo County, Texas. Consider approval of tax collection report for the month of May, and then consider approval of the budget expenditure report for the month of May 31st, 2025. And then D, consider approval of city commission meeting minutes.
At this time, is there anything that needs to be amended or modified under consent agenda? Amend or modify? If not, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Thank you.
Executive session. A, the San Juan City Commission will convene an executive session in accordance with the Texas Open Meeting Act, Vernon's Texas statute and codes, and noted Government Code, Chapter 551071, consultation with attorney. Item 1, pursuant to Section 551071 of Texas Government Code, consultation with attorney, discussion and possible action regarding legal issues concerning the appointment and/or removal of board members of the San Juan Civil Service Commission. Item 2, pursuant to Section 551071 of the Texas Government Code, consultation with attorney, discussion and possible action regarding legal issues related to water and wastewater rates. Item 3, pursuant to Section 551071 of the Texas Government Code, consultation with attorney, discussion and possible action on legal matters concerning the North San Juan Park. Item 4, pursuant to Section 551071 of the Texas Government Code, consultation with attorney, discussion and possible action on legal matters concerning the lease agreement with Tony's Kitchen LLC. Pursuant to Section 551087 of the Texas Government Code, deliberations regarding economic development negotiating, discussion and possible action on economic development matters related to the Stewart projects.
With that being said, is there a motion to enter executive? I'll second that. All those in favor say aye. Aye. We will be entering at 6:39 PM. Ready?
Yes, sir.
We're back from executive session at 7:51. Is there a motion to reconvene?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes under executive session. A, I'll make a motion as directed in executive session.
Second.
And second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Under, let me see, A2, at this time, under executive session, no action. No action at this time. Under executive session A3, I'll go ahead and make a motion as discussed in executive session.
Second.
It's been second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Under executive session A4, we'll take no action at this time. And under executive session A5, I'll make a motion as discussed in executive session.
A second.
It's been second. by Pro Tem. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Is there a motion to adjourn?
This is you.
So moved.
So, second.
It's been second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
This meeting has been adjourned at 7:53 PM. Thank you.